Alright. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, I've got a God roll of the Doom of Chelchis. We've got an explosive payload one for all roll. This thing is so unique. We've never seen another scout rifle with this roll, and after testing it and demonstrating a few different things on it, I can confidently say this thing is for sure worth grinding and getting from King's Fall. Largely because One for All is a really good damage boosting perk, especially in endgame content. You get 35% of a buff, and so I often use One for All on a variety of different weapons. And Explosive Payload actually does AoE, right? And so what you can do is you can actually proc the One for All instead of having to hit 3 separate targets. If there's a group of enemies together, you can just shoot one bullet, and because of the AoE, it'll actually proc One for All with one bullet. And the damage buff between these actually stacks together, which is especially nice. I have the numbers up here so you can look at it for yourself. I'm just in a Shuro Chi checkpoint, so 1350 encounter. But the normal body shot damage of the scout rifle was doing 1137, so I had this roll right here. I just shot to the body, 1137. Explosive with this one, without One for All and no minor spec, was a 15% damage buff, as expected. And then the normal one, but with One for All, like this one right here, was a 35% damage buff, as expected. And then Explosive plus One for All ended up being a 55% damage buff, which is pretty crazy. And then Explosive plus One for All plus a minor spec on this weapon equals a 67% damage buff. So you go from shooting an 1137 shot to the body to shooting a 1902 shot to the body, right? So that's the difference between a God roll and a not God roll weapon, I guess. So definitely a really sick weapon, and I'll demonstrate a little bit here how I can proc it with just one shot. It's kind of a little bit RNG if you're going to actually hit 2 or 3 targets. Depends on where the targets are situated, but you can see there's a good enemy group of enemies there. I shoot one bullet on the ground, and you can see One for All is procced already, so I didn't have to actually individually shoot 3 separate targets. I just had to shoot one, which is really cool, and it really helps the One for All proc. So I think this is going to be a go-to weapon, especially in endgame PvE. Right now we don't have any anti-champion scout mods per se, but it's definitely going to be worth it. I guess we have anti-barrier scout. Yes, this will be really fire for that. My bad, I forgot about that for a moment. But this will definitely be fire for anti-barrier then, and just really good in general for ad clear. So that's a wrap on this video though. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Later.